So yeah, and then just release and just really so I'm letting the air come out with sound just to invite it to come from different places in the body where I'm also trumpulating too. So I'm kind of trumpulating with my breath and the voice. And let's do it standing up again. So we'll do standing and then lying down again like we did yesterday, I think, or unless, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. So we're walking and really falling into the front of the foot and letting the heel come up. So stepping from side to side, moving the weight and then letting surprise to drop us down.
Can you still hear me, right? No.
Hey, Wendy, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And we have someone else. Hello, Oran.
Hey.
Hey. So we're walking. It's just as so I'm going to keep the voice, your voice on, so we kind of have this feeling that we're in the same room and we can hear each other breathing and making sounds. And yeah, good. Let's make big sighs.
Ray, I'm just trying to do the class set together with my kids, so I will close the camera and the speaker, okay? And the microphone.
Leave the camera on, but you can close the microphone.
Okay.
Okay. Yay, we have kids. That's nice. Okay, so and we're sighing down through the body to the floor. Dropping the chin, letting the tongue protrude, and let the tongue be longer than just the part which is in the mouth. So the tongue is actually beginning from below our sit bones. One is because of your kids, I think. You have inspired me with the kids there. And leave it and trumpulating now, really making it more dropping all the drops. אתה רוצה שטיח, מזרון? Drop, drop, dropping, drop, drop, dropping, drop, drop, dropping down. And letting the, one moment, I'll be back, continue dropping down and in and out. Yes. And between the vertebrae, finding lots of, between the vertebrae, between the inside the pelvis, spaces are opening and dropping through down them. In the chest, things are dropping down. And from the ears, into the ears, from the ears. Good, and let's lie down on the floor. continue to fast walk and walk on the floor. So take a moment to just say hello to the floor and find your leaning point. So we're walking through the heels, beginning through the heels, and then letting the heels look for destinations for the motion. The heels are the motors. And ask who is the destination? Who wants to have some motion? So maybe it's the elbow, maybe it's the shoulder blades, maybe it's the ears. It can be also the chin. Try to make the chin a destination for the motion and drop the chin to your chest. And now make it a bit quicker, but don't make no effort in the body, just trumpulating a little bit quicker and letting the floor move you. So we have the motion going on already in the body, and now let's extend the motion and let the floor be moving. So you can imagine that there's like an earthquake or some kind moving the earth, moving the floor, the building around you. So you're just still and the earth is moving and the whole planet is shaking and shaking you with it. Very, very good. And stop and relax. Just feel the motion running through your body. Feel the air flowing through your body, through the entire body. Find the airflow in your feet. Find the airflow in your pelvis. And now we continue to trumpulate very gently, and we roll the head side to side. So we're trumpulating and see what helps the rolling of the head. Elbows, shoulder blades, the fingers can also walk on the floor and push and pull the floor and let the head roll from side to side. And then when the head is rolling from side to side, you can also now make a smile, dropping the chin down. You see, if you drop the chin, you already have some kind of a smile happening. So you drop the chin down and you let the chin fall to the side. And the chin remains on the side, but the head is already turning. And so they're moving not exactly together. And the chin is starting to move much more than the head, down and to the sides, falling, constantly falling. And take a big gulp of air through the mouth, through this open gape in the face, open gap. And it's falling and the air is just flowing in, being pulled in. And the air fills entirely, fills the back. Continue down into the continue down into your body. So the yawn is just swallowed up into the body, and with it comes lots and lots and lots of air. And invite the yawn and make the smile even bigger. And the gulp of air you're taking, make them even bigger. So now we're beginning to take the air when we're on the right side of the smile, on the right side, taking to the middle, and then there another big gulp of air on top of the first one. And from the left side, take more air in. And then when you're full of air, you can just let it out with a big And when you're on the right and you've taken the big gulp of air, see which spaces have opened up and are inviting this air in. It can be in the pelvis, it can be in the leg. And then when your head is in the center and you're taking more air in, see where else there is spaces. Maybe the pubic bone, maybe. And then when the head is on the left, see which more spaces have opened up. That's so that in every position you have different spaces which are being filled up with air. And then expelling the air when you're completely full. Exhalation very big, like a like you want to expel all of the air at once. And continue to take the air to spaces which are below your body, between your body and the floor. So that we're trumpulating very, very gently here, or not at all. It's okay if you're not, then we'll do it again with trumpulating in a moment. But there is anyway spaces between the body and the floor, and take a gulp of air, yawning the air in between the floor. And then another big yawn between the lower back and the floor. And the next big yawn even further down. And more air is coming between you and the floor. You're floating, like a little bit floating on these. And you can really drop down more into these cushions of air. And they are filling you up with the air from the cushions. They're filling up into your shoulder blades and into your sit bones and hips and the sides of your pelvis and the backs of your knees. Yawning the air out. And let's add another something to this big smile. So we have the chin, which is dropping down. We can put our fingers onto the chin. If you can see me, then you can look at it. Dropping the chin with our fingers. And see, and just see there what's happening inside your body when you do this. And inhale in the same time. So we're dropping the chin down. Taking a big gulp of air and observing what's happened in the spaces inside the body. And now let your fingers lead the chin to the side, to one side. Close to like the chin is wanting to come very close to your claviculas, to your shoulder. And see what happens in the back of your neck, what happens in your sides. And the fingers that are leading your chin, like somebody else's fingers. So your chin is just following these hands that are leading you. And you know what, let's sit here on the floor and do this with sitting on the floor. So you can sit whichever way is comfortable for you, come to sitting. And you can lean your hands. You can lean your hand on your knee, or just sit here. And dropping the chin down and leading it forwards and back also to the side, down. Other side down. And now take it forward. and lead it backwards, forwards, and backwards. And your mouth is open. And you can see that you can just let the air flow in and out without really. I'm just going to mute. It's making a bit of noise in the background. So I'll mute you after all, sorry. So we're playing with this chin and we're taking it, we have 2 fingers on the chin up, and we can have also the thumb below the chin. So we have complete control with 3 fingers over what the chin is doing. And dropping it, taking air to the side, more air from the side, and exhaling to the center. Inhaling from the side and exhaling to the center. And let the air flow not only into your body, but around your body. And now let's take again air to the left. The chin is staying very close to the shoulder. Up, more air up, and exhaling in the center. Down, down, down in the center. And to the left. Through, coming close to the shoulder. Up. And exhaling to the center, down. And again, left. Up, up, up. More air is flowing in. Exhaling down to the center. And continue to drop other parts of your body. And see that when they're dropping, there is more space to fill with air. And let's change the direction. So we're now going first to the left shoulder, down, up, 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 up. You can look up. Down. The chin is really coming close to the chest. And again, I forgot which side we went to. Very, very good. Let's make it a little bit now with sitting here. So we know this sitting position, and just triangulating in this position and letting the chin travel around all of these spaces and places that we visited now. And taking air from different sides, from the up, and exhaling to the center, from the other up, triangulating the air into your body and really seeing how the air can just lean into the body, and exhaling in the center. And then up again to the other side. You can put the tongue out, see if it helps for more air to just flow in. And you can also let the back of the head find the shoulder blades to lean into them here. So we're not just, the head is rolling, not just from the front side, also from the back side. And then your chest really drop down. So you're really hanging from your hands and from your legs down, down, down. And see that the more you drop down with your chest, the more easy it is for the air to come in. Oh. Oh, good, very, very good. And stop and relax it. Let's lie down again. Just resting for a moment and lying down. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I just realized that I was on mute. So I was talking to myself and really enjoying myself. So lie down and trumpulate. Easy, very gentle trumpulating. Lying down, lying down. And when you're trumpulating there, let the chin loose like it's an entity on itself. Dropping down to the chest, smiling big, yawning huge, and letting air just flow in. And then taking the smile to the right shoulder and letting more air come and letting the head trumpulate and the chin dropping down and more air coming in from all the sides. And continue to suck the air in, continue to let it flow and see that it's almost infinite, the amount of air that can just flow into the body. And when you cannot take any more air, there's no more room, then hold it. Count till 10, trumpulate the air into the body. Release tensions that you may find. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and relax everything. Relax, relax, relax the muscles and everything. And then with a big sound, expelling the air all together. Remain with no air for a moment. Continue to triangulate and relax the body with no air. And then smile to the left, make a big yawn. Just letting the air flow in with no interruptions, with no effort. The air is flowing in, and then take the chin to the front. More air can come in, more spaces are available. And to the left. Hold it for a moment, see if you can triangulate the air more down, and then maybe you can take another big gulp of air. And hold it some more. And let your body relax into this air, and the air relax into the body, and prepare to chill. All of the air is coming out. And let's do this a few more times. Gently triangulating. So let's see if now different parts of our body can be inviting air into them. So we have like 2 more minutes. So we can start by really triangulating and focusing on the triangulating part. And then let's get the feet. Let's start with the feet. Triangulate the feet, triangulate, and tell the feet to invite the air in, so that the next time where the chin is falling down and the air is just going into the feet, and the feet are becoming, you can really feel it, they have this kind of light, they become lighter and happier. And faster, triangulate, and then take another breath. Let the knees invite some air into them. Keep it, hold it, let the knees jump full of air, and now take the next breath into the pelvis. And keep on triangulating it, fill up the pelvis like a big balloon full of air on the outside, on the inside. And exhale all of the air out, 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 out. And now, again, we can take air, keep on triangulating, maybe start with the pelvis this time. Get the pelvis to really be the one inviting the air into different corners and parts of it. So into the hip joints, and into the sacrum, and into the pubic bone, and into all of the inner parts. And see that you can feel it more and more and more, and continue the triangulating, and it really helps the triangulating. And let the stomach be filled with air, happy with lots of air in it, and exhale. Triangulating again, continuing, and inviting the air to come into the back, into the lower back, into the rib cage, into between the ribs, into the shoulder blades, into the elbows, into the fingers, through the fingernails out, into the back of the neck, and exhaling out, 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 out. And now let the air come into all of your back. So then when it's filling you up, it's tickling all of your back, from the heels, tickling, making all of the cells, all of the different cells in the skin smile and be happy and full of air and full of joy, and triangulating. Each of our cells can triangulate separately with full of air. And then the next breath, take it to the front up part of your body, to your skin, through your skin to the ceiling. And let the skin of your upper body breathe and get all of this air from the feet, from the toes, from the nails of the toes, through your entire body, through your nails, through your hairs. Everything is breathing and trambulating faster and faster, and the breath itself is now trambulating you from the inside, bubbling from the inside and from the skin up and from the skin in and from the inner organs inwards and outwards. Yeah, celebrating it. And stopping, releasing everything, and just lying and feeling all of this tribulation continuing, and feeling all of these bubbles of air bubbling like soda water, bubbling to the first surface of the body and through the skin, bubbling out and bubbling in. And come to the side. And somehow come to sitting position. And I want to thank you very much. I'm unmuting. Unmute all. Unmute. Unmute. Unmute.
Yeah. Thank you.
How are you?
Good, yes. It was also really good yesterday, you know. Afterwards, I slept for half an hour and I was really so relaxed, and especially here and in my mouth, and wow, yes, really good.
Wonderful. Yay, I'm
Yes.
so happy to hear. Great. Good. Owen, how are you and the kids there? You still with us? Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Well, maybe.
Well,
And about the internet, it was kind of
yes,
shaky today.
yeah.
But
Well, I hope I can join you next week, but normally I have to work. So now
this hour.
yeah, at this hour and yesterday too. So it's a little bit difficult. Perhaps I can sneak out because I really like this with the breathing and yeah.
Right. Maybe I'll try to find another time. You can write me what hours are more comfortable for you, and I can see if it can work out. Mwah! Have a
Yeah.
wonderful rest
Yes.
of the day.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Yeah. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.